All right, so today I want to talk about my 2024 travel setup. I end up doing a lot of travel that's primarily for family vacation and not just for kiting. That means I need to have something super mobile, something compact, something that's really convenient, and something that's easy to travel with on multiple stops because I'm not just going to a kite destination. Cool, let's talk about the system I was using before. I was using a 2-bag system. I was using a Nobile or Nobile bag that is a check-in bag that takes split boards, so you can fit a split twin tip or a split surfboard or a split foil board. And then I've also been using this Xlite bag that's a roller. So what are the pros of these bags? Both are check-in bags, so they're standard size. They'll fit in kind of small European taxis or small rental cars. They both have backpack straps. And so if you have to cross over a big section of sand or if you have to go up a big flight of steps, you can just throw them on your back. And they're both pretty burly and they've kind of stood the test of time. Where do these things fail? The major problem is that they don't have rigid frames, so they don't roll super easily and they don't stand upright. So that's really the key that I was trying to improve with this particular system. If you're waiting in an airport, you've got a toddler, you have to bend over every single time to pick up your bag to move forward an inch, it just doesn't work. All right, so what improvements did I make to the system this year? First, I got the 130 liter Osprey transporter, this bag here. It's got huge wheels down here. It's got a rigid frame through the back, and then it's got a telescoping handle. And the big difference is this thing just rolls so much more easily. It stands upright on its own, and it's huge, so it's got enough space to fit all of my equipment. So the next bag I have here is the Eagle Creek. It's an upright roller. I'll put the name down below. I think this is the largest size that they've got. And what happens is any of the kite stuff that I can't fit in here, I'll put into this particular bag. Usually it's one kite and a helmet, maybe a harness. And then I'll fill it with my clothing, or I'll fill it with any extra clothing that my toddler or my wife want to bring along. And here you go, this is the setup. Cool, so these are the 2 bags that I chose. The one thing that you'll notice is neither have backpack straps, and that's where Amazon comes in. I found these backpack straps over here on Amazon. So I think these backpack straps are actually made for musical equipment. And it's pretty quick. You just slide this loop through any handle on the bag. You put the plastic strap on and clip it. And then you can see here there's additional clips. And so in this case, there's some straps on the side. You can just run this through the clip it in over here. And then I just stuff these in one of the extra pockets. And really the goal is that you have a backup should you end up in a place that doesn't have an elevator, or for whatever reason, if you have to walk across a huge section of sand and you need to lug it. The cool thing is these same straps work for both bags. Cool, next section is gonna be the real world baggage test. I'm gonna put these bags through a series of very realistic, scientific real world tests just to see how they compare to my previous bags. First, we're gonna do racing to catch your train. Next, we're gonna do standing in line. Test is the all-terrain test. We have cobblestone, gravel, some big rocks. Next, we're gonna do the baggage handler toss. Cool, so there you have it. That's my 2024 setup. I've used it already on this trip and it's already a huge quality of life improvement over what I was doing before. It just saves my brain and my sanity when I'm chasing my toddler through an airport that I know my equipment can move and roll easily with me. We also had to get into a TGV to come from Paris down to Bordeaux. I had to lug these things up a couple flight of steps. And basically it was as easy as it could be and a lot simpler than lugging a giant golf bag with me the entire time. So for those of you that are traveling, hopefully you found some useful tips. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If I did something really stupid, throw it in the comments down below, and thanks for watching.